man, what's going on, guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. So I was on vacation in Arizona for the last week. It's Sunday morning now. I just watched the event. I got home late last night from the airport, like 12 o'clock in the morning. I was going to try to watch the event, but I was like, man, shit's going to be 3 hours long probably. I just watched it, and what an incredible event. There was a lot of shocks, a lot of surprises. First off, shout out to Core Sports. I personally didn't have any issues with my stream. I heard a lot of people did. The volume was suspect. I'm hoping Core Sports keeps being the streaming company that's going to be doing these arm wrestling events, which I appreciate it for doing it because they're bringing us arm wrestling to watch. I just hope they work out the kinks so they can keep improving the process for us and keep the fans coming back to watch it. But I just wanted to talk about a few of the matches that I personally was looking for. First off, John's the GOAT. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm going to be honest with you. I was nervous. John's like all of our dad. We've idolized him. I remember the first time I watched Poland John back in 2005. That's what really got me into arm wrestling. Actually, it was Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. I remember watching that, and then I got found on Netflix or one of those shows. I found Poland John. It just sucked me in the early mid 2000s. Anyways, John looked as dominant as he did. He might have been more dominant than he was in 2015 when he faced Zelov. God, he looked so good. I was worried about John just because a lot of people consider him, like, besides John and Engin and all them, they consider his opponent one of the GOATs. And I heard he had an injury, but I'm not sure. Nonetheless, I think John was going to win that match, no questions asked. I think John is going to be so dominant in his natural weight class. He doesn't need to be in the super heavyweights. Because John, he's an old man. He just needs to stay at a good natural weight around 225. And I think he is going to be a monster at that weight class, even at this age. And we are going to have many more of amazing events with John just having that strong hand. Just, see that wrist right there? That's a skinny little bitch-ass wrist. That ain't John. Ron Bath, right hand. What a war. A lot of people are blaming the refs, saying that's why Ron lost. I don't know even if the ref was different. Ron's arm was blown. And I don't know if he could have pulled it out that last match. He could have. I wanted him to win so bad. That match right there was such a phenomenal match both ways. It was just so gut-wrenching and grinding. I loved it. Loved everything about it. I don't want this to be a long video. I just wanted to talk about a few of the matches that I loved. Todd Hutchins, what a beast. Him and John Brzenk are going to end up clashing. Because Zolev destroyed John Hutchins. Because Hutchins wouldn't slip when they faced. John dominated Zolev. Then Hutchins dominated his match. And I know they arm wrestled. He arm wrestled his opponent in 2018, I believe. And he lost, if I remember correctly. And he just 3-0'd him. It was just, gosh, Don Hutchins is he's an old, America's best arm wrestlers are all old ass men. John Brzenk, 57. Hutchins is in his 50s. Jerry Carradet's old as shit. Chafee's getting up there in age. I mean, we got some young guns. Chainsaw lost. I mean, he's young though. What is he, 25 or something? He's going to get better. I don't know if he's going to be elite, but he's going to get better. Then we got Derek Smith. We don't know where he's at. I want him to arm wrestle. I mean, he said he has a match. Him and Chafe are going to arm wrestle. That's really going to tell us where Derek's at. So the Ron Bath was disappointing. Michael Todd, what the absolute fuck. I thought for sure he was going to crush Gennady. I don't know if it's father time or if arm wrestling is just advancing faster than Michael Todd is, and there's just how athletes are now. He just can't keep up because I thought his wrist and his hand were going to be strong. I was convinced the way he talked. His hand was not where Gennady's was. And Gennady arm wrestled him. Gennady arm wrestled a fantastic match. He looked completely different than he did against what the fuck's his name? Hermes. He said with the Hermes match, from what I took it as, is he didn't give himself enough time to heal. Like, because he's older as well, he said it takes him longer to recover, and he didn't give himself enough time to recover, and he was still in pain when he was facing Hermes. and he looked like a monster against Michael Todd. I would like to see this version of Gennady face Hermes. Hermes may still win because Hermes, speaking of Hermes, he looked fantastic. I knew Hermes was going to win. Hermes is, he's top 5 or 6 in the world. I just knew Hermes was going to win. But yeah, those are the matches. Chancellor lost. I was indifferent about that match. It's good exposure for him. I know he wants to make it a career, but he's young. He just needs to keep growing. I want to see, I guess, on one of these next East versus West, I want to see Devin. I want to see Derek. I want to see Jerry Caderet. I want to see Chafee on these events because I want to get America's absolute best. We have some big names on there, but we also had a lot of lesser names. Oh, Schoolboy. Schoolboy's still not at that league level yet. He's good. I think he would have beat the shit out of Bierman. I think he would have beat him worse than he beat Larry Wills, let's be honest. But you can just tell that, he's young, he's 21. By the time he's in his mid-20s, late 20s, he may be one of the best Russians in the world. I enjoyed the event. I'm glad Core Sports is bringing us all this content. I hope Hermes, future events on Derek versus Chafee's going to be phenomenal. I know Hermes says him and Caderet are going to arm wrestle. I'd love to see it. Jerry is so awkward when he arm wrestles. I think he will give fits. And Jerry's been known to not train. He would just kind of do whatever, go to the event because he was just good. But now he's serious. He's training hard. He's getting strong. He looks big as fuck. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait for Devin versus Levon. That's the most hype match. And then also I want to see Devin versus Hermes. I want to see Devin versus Vitaly. I don't know if Michael's going to go after these big names anymore because I watched his post-arm wrestling match. You can tell the dude's so sad. He's just so disappointed. He doesn't know what to do right now. I hope he keeps on wrestling big matches. I hope he reevaluates everything and makes the right choice. There's a lot of future for Todd Hutchins. He's looking phenomenal right now. John Brzenk does have a couple more. I know he's supposed to arm wrestle Engin soon. So that'll be exciting. But guys, I just watched the video. It's Sunday morning. Just want to get my quick thoughts on a few of the matches. I am super excited for what the future has. East versus West was amazing. I'd love to see some new names, but I hope y'all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to do 1 or 2 videos a week. I love arm wrestling. I just love to talk about it. I don't have many friends where I live who are into arm wrestling, so I don't have anyone to talk about it with. So I'm coming to YouTube. But I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.